everybody, welcome back. We are here today at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. Woohoo! My favorite festival, and it is food day. We are going to be going around. They have so many new foods to try today. I should say tonight, it's already late, but we're going to get as many foods in as we can. So we're going to go around the world, grab the delicious festival specialties, awesome things that they've got to try today, so stay tuned. Okay, one of the hardest things about coming to these festivals is choosing food items. There are so many different options. I mean, there are, I think, like almost 100 different food options, all sorts of drink options, desserts, cookies, pies, cakes, anything you can imagine. So with all the food options to choose from, how do you know what to get? Well, there's a couple of ways. Two things. Number one, the book. Don't skip the festival passport. It has all the information that you could ever want to know, and it has pictures of a lot of the different dishes and descriptions. It doesn't have the prices, but it does tell you what they are, where they're at, and what's inside of them, and even has some pictures. And as you walk by each of the food booths on your way around, sometimes I like to look at this book, sometimes we just like to cruise around in a circle and just look at the little billboards that they have up. So they have these really cool little like billboard, stand-up, I don't know what else to call them, billboards, that actually show you pictures of all the food and descriptions. Some of them are hard to find. Some of them have like the little billboards without the pictures. But rest assured, they actually do have a billboard that has pictures of all the food items at every booth. Sometimes it's just on the other side of the booth, so you're going to want to check for it. So we're going to head to our first location. It's going to be China. I think we're going to stop and grab something here, so let's get going. Okay, so our first stop is the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen, and we picked up something we've never had before, which looks really interesting to me. It is none other than
vegetable spring rolls?
Vegetable spring rolls. And there's two of them. This is $5.25. It says it's a vegetable spring roll with citrus sauce on top of it. I don't know. Let's see. Give it a shot. I want to take a shot. Can I have a shot?
Yeah. We got sriracha on the side. You might want to bite off the other side.
Yeah, I got juicy stuff on my hand now all of a sudden. I'm going to assume that's the citrus sauce. Let's give it a go. Here we go. Ready?
10 out of 10. I mean, I love spring rolls.
What's inside of it?
Cabbage?
What do you think? I can't tell what's inside of it, but it's mushy. What's inside of it? Does anybody know?
I like cabbage. And something else.
I thought it was really good. I like that the wrapper thing on the outside is crispy, and it was warm. It wasn't like cold or room temperature. It was actually hot. And the sriracha definitely adds to the flavor for me.
And there's no meat in it. I'm weird about meat sometimes, so not having to worry about it is a plus.
I thought it was weird. It was definitely crispy. It was definitely crispy. I liked the crispiness. The inside I didn't love though. It was kind of mushy.
I loved it.
I don't know what it was, cabbage. And I didn't taste the citrus that much, but I don't think I got a bite with the citrus on it. And I didn't have any sriracha either. So basically it was a bust. I did it wrong. No, I just did it wrong. But they liked it. They thought it was pretty good. Was it worth the $5.25? Would you get it again?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, they both liked it.
It's very good.
Me? Probably not, but they liked it, so there you go. Now, if you come to the festivals every year like we do, you'll see that there are things that come back every year. So they have repeat food items, and then they have new food items. Not everything will be new. Usually they have one or two new things at each booth. So you can kind of rest assured there will be some new things to try, which I think is a really great mix because of the fact that there's usually some like food favorite items that you've had in previous years, and you're like, I really hope they have that food item again this year because I love it and I want to get it again. They usually have some. Sometimes they don't though, but they may bring it back in a couple of years later. So some things that look new actually aren't new. They just didn't have it last year or the year before. They had it 3 or 4 years ago and they bring them back. So it's kind of cool. Usually anything that's actually new will be listed as new in the booklet. It will say the word new right next to it. That means that it's new this year and or is basically new, it's never been here before. So you get that kind of mix of your favorites in there and you get that mix of brand new things. I think the way that they do the favorites that they bring back are the things that sell the most. So as long as it's one of the things that you really liked and a lot of other people liked, it's a good chance it's going to show up again next year at the festival. If it's something that only you liked and most people didn't like, you might not see it again. We're coming up on my favorite booth area, and that is going to be the Bavarian Holiday Kitchen. This is Germany. Everything usually in Germany is good. Not everything, but most things. I think it's Germany and Canada are probably the two best booths in our opinion, from festival to festival. Sometimes it's better than others, but usually you can count on it being pretty solid.
Es weihnachtet hier, es weihnachtet da.
All right, we stopped as predicted at the Bavarian Holiday Kitchen in Germany. Yum! It's really hard for me to actually go past the Germany Pavilion without stopping and getting food at any of these festivals. Today was no exception. What did we get? Let's check it out. I'm excited.
Ta-da! Cheese fondue with vegetables. Again, this is always good. We had this last year a couple times. Lexi remembered it from last year. She's like, let's get that again. So we're like, yeah. I thought this was a pickle just now when they sat it down, but I don't think it is. I think I remember from last year it's like a zucchini, or I don't know what it is, but it's good. And then the cheese sauce, we're going to hurry up and try to eat it because the cheese is getting congealed on the top. And the longer you wait, the more congealed it will be.
Okay, I'm going to go. Let's do it. Let's get to dipping here. I'm just going to start with the bread. Get some of that. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody digging in?
That's good.
Man, that cheese hits.
That cheese is good.
That cheese is good.
I had to get it again.
I love that it comes with so much bread and so much cheese. This cheese fondue, but it also comes with like potatoes, carrots, zucchini, so you get like a bunch of vegetables in there too. Not just a big piece of bread and cheese. I mean, it's $8.25, which is one of the more expensive items at the food festival here. But look how big it is. I mean, it's huge. By the way, all the vegetables and everything are gone already. All that's left is wait, there was a little carrot left. By the way, we have 4 people eating this thing, and it's probably still too big. I feel like too much for all 4 of us. There's a lot here. We're ripping it. Look at it. We ripped it to shreds. I can't get enough of it. Honestly, that cheese is so salty. It's got like a good salt to it. There, Nick, what do you think?
You asked to try this.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Right when you start taking a bite, I ask a question.
This is it. I really like the cheese.
I knew he would like it.
Yeah, this is my stuff right here. Cheese,
Good. Bread?
bread,
Good.
everything good.
That cheese is so like sharp. I like sharp cheese. I'm not a fan of like milder cheeses. I really like sharp. And this is nice and sharp. Got a good saltiness to it. Kind of tastes like a white cheddar almost. I don't know what kind of cheese it is. It didn't say. So tastes good though. Really good.
They could have just they could have layered it.
Yeah, just
Covered
Loaded
it.
with cheese.
drown it in cheese.
I usually am the one who eats most of the vegetables in it, although Lexi shared with me this time. Steve doesn't usually eat that many of them. I love vegetables. I love the way that the vegetables are cooked. I wish they would have been a little bit warmer, but that's okay. They weren't cold. They were just kind of room temperature. But the cheese made them a little bit warmer than they actually were, which is good. And I just love the cheese. I am a huge cheese fan and bread fan, so this is one of the top picks for the Festival of the Holidays for sure.
It's good.
And he,
So far, this is my favorite.
Well, and as predicted, Bavarian Holiday Kitchen hits another one out of the park. I'm telling you, I don't really know that we've even ever had a bad dish at Germany. Maybe like one that was just okay, but like everything there rocks. Honestly, just the name Bavarian Holiday Kitchen sounds cool. So, I mean, it just, to me, there's just always going to be good food there. Now, it can be easy to forget that they have rides here when you come here for one of the festivals. One of the best rides that we find in Epcot is Living with the Land. That's right, I said it, and Living with the Land has a special holiday overlay. So during the actual Festival of the Holidays, it has all sorts of lights, it's all lit up, it's beautiful, it's a special experience. So we're gonna hop on it right now. Why not? Take a little break from all the eating.
Welcome to our glimmering greenhouses, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture illuminate the wondrous gifts we receive from the land. As gifts of good fortune.
Wow, that Living with the Land is so awesome. And that was just a snippet. This is a snippet of all the amazing lights and decorations and things in there. I think it's the best. It's definitely the best holiday overlay, I think, in Epcot. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Still my favorite roller coaster ride of all time. It's definitely my top number one. But as far as holiday overlays, if you saw our last episode, the holiday overlay for Guardians of the Galaxy was just okay. The holiday overlay for the Living with the Land is fantastic. So you have to see this. So if you're in here for Epcot Festival of the Holidays, you've got to check out Living with the Land. And this year, they really went out, they really did it up for the Living with the Land.
Oh my goodness, they really did. It was whole like a Christmas adventure.
It was so much better than it's ever been in past years. They added so much stuff to it. It was a lot more.
So many more lights.
It was a lot more than it's ever been. So it was so awesome. Check it out. One of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite movies of all time. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, no, no. We're all in this together. Anybody know? Anybody know? Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's, Chevy Chase. Our next stop is going to be Latkes. Yes, I actually know how to say that word, believe it or not, because I actually played Robbie Hart in a production of The Wedding Singer. And at one point in the Wedding Singer show, one of the characters says, La Chame! And then everybody makes fun of him because it's Latkes. So I know how to say that one word. All right, we picked up our food item, and this is another repeat item from last year that they brought back. They had a couple of variations of it last year. They only have one, actually they had two variations this year. One with smoked salmon, which we passed on today, and one without. So what is it? Let's take a look. It is, oh man, that looks good. It is the potato latkes. See, I figured out that you just have to, if you say things like you're clearing your throat, then you're good. You pronounce it right. Latkes.
No.
So this is a potato latke. What did it say is on it? Anybody know? Some sort of sour cream.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like to me.
I think it's like a sour cream chive-y thing. I don't know. Give it a go.
How is it?
This is another thing that I had to have from last year, and it's just as good this year.
Honestly, it's like a hash brown.
Yeah.
So, it's good in my book.
It's just as good every single time I have it. And the camera's still on me. I didn't realize it. It's because Steve's trying to get a bite, and he's absolutely destroying the potato latkes.
Really is.
Good. It's good. It's hash brown. This is hash brown to me. They don't need the fancy name. They just put hash
I
brown.
mean, basically.
Yeah, I totally just mangled it. This is all I could get here, unfortunately. I mangled it, but I'm going to give it a go, too. Yeah, that like, I think it's like a sour cream. What's it? Like onion, spice, chive, sour cream. I don't know, but it's good. I like it. It gives a little hit. I'm with Nick, though. It's just kind of like a hash brown. Yeah?
Hash brown with some sauce.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's really good.
And it was actually crispy this year. One of the times, I think we got this twice last year, and it was like one time it was crispy in the beginning of the festival. I'm telling you, the festival food in the beginning is better than the festival food at the end. But last year they had one with applesauce on it, which sounds really weird and not good, but it was actually phenomenal. And that it was house-made applesauce, man, it was so good. I think that was my favorite. But this is really good. This is good. No trip around the World Showcase for the Festival of the Holidays eating all this food would be complete if we didn't at least stop once at...
Ta-da! Joffrey's.
Gotta love the Joffreys. I know there's a lot of haters out there on Joffrey's. They say Starbucks over Joffrey's, and they want them to get rid of Joffrey's. I say no on that, because I think Joffrey's is better. Hey, we actually did a Starbucks versus Joffrey's. You should check out that episode. I'll link to it below. It's a lot of fun, and we'll give you our opinion on whether we think Starbucks or Joffrey's is better. It depends on what you get. What did you get, by the way?
Just an iced vanilla latte.
And you got?
Unsweetened black iced tea.
And I see Nick got. What did you get, Nick? Yeah. You got
Sweet.
the classic Joffrey's donuts. They have so many good donuts there. Like they have like kind of like a big pink, like they have at Universal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as big, but it's kind of like the big pink. They got a blue one like that. They got the vanilla. They got glazed. He got the vanilla donut with sprinkles on it. How is it, by the way?
Amazing.
Is it?
I mean, I've had this one before at Hollywood.
Yeah.
This is it. And it's a big donut, like you said, the one at Universal.
Big key.
Oh,
I gotta
man,
stay
that's
away
good.
from the sweets. But I can't.
So was it, because you said the last time you had that, it was in the morning at Animal Kingdom and it was pretty fresh. How's that one?
This one actually is,
Not
I was
as-
expecting it to be like hard, but it's actually still good.
Still good? All right. Honestly, I walked by those donuts. Oh, we did a donut episode. We tried to do a donut episode at Epcot. We thought, hey, it's National Donut Day. We're going to go to Epcot. I know they got lots of donuts. When in doubt, they're going to have donuts at Joffrey's. They had no donuts at Epcot. They were out of donuts everywhere, even Joffrey's. I was like, well, now what are we going to do? So their donuts be hitting. And on National Donut Day, they ran out because so many people were eating them. We decided to hop on Soarin' last minute. Park's about to close. Highly suggest you do the same. Just a tip. Wait times at the end of the night, not usually quite accurate. They usually overestimate the wait times right before the park closes. Said 30 minutes. I think it's going to be more like 5. We'll find out. But, you know, you're here at the festival. You should ride some of the rides, too. And Soarin', it's one of the best. What a blast we had at the Festival of the Holidays. Got to try, really, it was a lot of repeat treats today. We only got, I think, one new one, which was the China Pavilion.
The spring rolls, which I feel like I already had those.
Yeah, did we? So basically, even at the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen, we still ended up getting everything. So this ended up being an episode of getting all the things that we like the most, the things that we've had before, instead of all the new stuff. But I promise, next episode, we'll do all the new stuff. But there is a ton of new things, but I can't help it. We just like what we like, so we did all the stuff that we love first. Absolutely love this festival. It is my favorite. I love all the decorations. I think it's very beautiful here. Hope we've given you a few tips because, once again, the Noble Way
Is the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.